Okay, so you have this quote here. Where does that come from?
I think it's from this book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we need the author, though. We need to know who wrote that book, the author. You need to do a citation because otherwise it's going to be plagiarism.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I think I put it in quotation marks, and that's enough.
No, we need the author, too. We need to know whose quote it is, who said it.
Oh, I see. I used to do that. I just put it in quotation marks.
Okay.
So I thought, yeah, I understand. And we
Okay.
change it. Yeah.
We'll just put that right there.
Okay, yeah. Author. Yes.
Okay, and then let's continue here. Okay, this sentence right here doesn't sound like you. That sounds a little bit... Did that come from the book too?
The idea is from the book, but I paraphrase it.
Can you show me in the book where it came from?
It's hard to remember what page. Okay, maybe around this. Yeah, it's here.
Okay, that's really close to what we have right here. The sentence is basically the same, but you just changed around a few words. But that's going to be plagiarism too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I changed the words, some words, and I also changed the structures. It's not exactly the same here.
But the idea is the same. There are special things that author says that you didn't come up with, so you'd still have to cite if you paraphrase. This is too close to what that is.
But how can I make more changes, or how can I do it correctly?
It can't be that close. You can't have the same. You said it's mostly the words that are changed. The structure seems almost exactly the same. We have to cite. We have to put the author if we're going to paraphrase anyway. If you're worried, you should probably just put the author.
Yeah, I find it very hard to paraphrase it. So can you tell me how, or can you help me with this sentence?
We can't just change the words. Like, it looks like you took synonyms for this word here. It's just the same word in there, but you just did you look in the thesaurus? Yeah, we can't.
Yeah.
We wouldn't want to use a thesaurus. That just changing those words to get another word that's close to that word is still plagiarism. Because the idea, the author's idea, you need to either say it in your own words or quote.
Mm-hmm. So can you give me an example how to paraphrase it correctly?
Well, let's just go on here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This quote looks a little bit weird.
Weird?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, you cited it here, but some of these words don't... Can you show me where you got this quote in the book too? Some of these words don't seem to fit. It's grammatically strange.
Yeah, it's here. In this chapter, the same chapter.
Oh, you added words. Okay, we can't do that either. We can't change what the author said if we're going to use a quote. We have to, if you're going to add a word, you have to put it in these little brackets here. Because that would be plagiarism too, of a different kind.
Yeah.
That means you're changing somebody else's idea. You don't want to do that, because that's plagiarism too.
Oh, wow, a big problem, huh?
Yeah, if we're going to add a word, we have to put them in these special boxes.
Yeah. I see.
Okay, let's go on. Oh my. Okay. It looks like you have way too many quotes here. We've got a quote here, and then a quote right after, and then another quote. Okay, you need to have more of your own words, because then that's like you're just using the author's ideas to fill up your paper. You need to explain the quotes in your words.
Oh, I
You have
think
too many.
Yeah, it takes me a lot of time to paraphrase it, and my problem is I don't know how to paraphrase it.
Well, you need to explain. You need to give us an introduction for the quote, or explain what the author is saying there. Because if we just have all of those quotes from the author, then we don't have any of your idea at all.
So you think I'm not ready to submit the paper?
I would say that there's a lot of problems with plagiarism right now. You need to be careful. You need to always cite if you quote someone. And
Do you think the professors cannot identify where I plagiarize?
oh, they'll know. Plagiarism is a big deal. They'll know.
I hope they would not know.
No, we